Good morning everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Tuesday and let's get right into the charts as we do have some very important things to cover. Starting off with Bitcoin, you can see right here we did reject from that previous high right here. You could say we did a swing failure pattern at 70k exactly, which was also that value area high and our most important resistance. As I have told you in my previous video, until we flip 70k into support, then we could not consider Bitcoin going higher. And as you can see, we are having a perfect textbook rejection from that value area high, which is why the volume profile tool is so important and why I use it. So basically we're still range bound, currently dropping below that point of control high volume node and also dropping below the monthly open level, guys. The next support that we would want to see hold us is this three levels right here: the weekly pivot, the weekly open and the Monday low, and also the fourth most important level is the value area low. But as you can see, previously it could not did not hold us quite well those times right here. So this is why I am not including it so much, since the value area high is getting respected right here, as you can see, but the value area low is not respected that much, as price tends to just slice right through it when we get to this level. So those three levels in particular right here will need to hold us. But something very important that is also happening right now is the dollar is gaining very strong momentum. I have talked about this in my previous videos. The dollar is right now back at the 200 EMA, which is, as you can see right now, getting pushed through the high right here. Basically, firstly, let's talk about those highs. This is gonna be like 99.9 and basically dollar, the resistance is gonna be right here. We could see a move to these levels and then we can see that rejection happening. We could also see a breakthrough, flip it as support, and then go for this high, which has not been taken since May 2025. But basically the dollar is same as Bitcoin as of right now. It is range bound, as you can see right here, even though we are going down in this range, it is still a range. And right now you could say we are at the almost high of this range right here. But as you know, the dollar going up is not good for Bitcoin. And something else, the stock market is right now sitting at a very crucial support. You can see right here the Nasdaq is right now trading at the 200 daily EMA level. The Monday low is getting tested, and those are the monthly pivot supports right here. If we draw our order block like so, you could see this is gonna be the make it or break it level for the Nasdaq. As for the S&P 500, I already have my levels right here. The 200 EMA is quite away. It's around 6,600, and you can see the first support is that order block at 6,730, which is potentially gonna hold us. But if it doesn't, then as you can see, the next levels are gonna be those two lows right here. So still we are in this range. We have not broken the lows yet. You can see those are the lows that I'm talking about. Even though we are nearing those lows, it could be a opportunity for some buys, but I don't think that this time it is gonna hold, since they do get tested quite a lot. But as you know, during the New York session open, we could see a relief bounce pump towards the upside, maybe retest those levels. And if this level do hold, then we could see basically a retracement back towards the highs of the range again. So until we get a clear breakdown of this range, as I said, we need to remain basically neutral. If we start breaking down, then we are gonna need to flip bearish. But so far for the stock market, this is it. Basically, boring price action right here, ranging. Same thing for Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin does give us some nice, better volatility right now. I do think that we could see some lower prices, maybe even another dip towards the weekly S1, which is, you can see right here, sitting at around 63k, which is not that much. It is basically just another 4.5% move towards the downside, and if measured from the top, it's gonna be like just a 10% of a move, which is, of course, I know it's quite a lot, but still for right now, Bitcoin being in this price range, 10% is not that much. ETH right now could also revisit the order block that we have right here, and also the weekly S1, which is just at the lows of 1800. We could see basically from the top down there around 12% of a move. Very, very possible. Again, as I said, with the stock market being that low, the Nasdaq is already sitting at the weekly S2 as support. But as I said, we could see a dip down in that order block today or tomorrow. Gold right now is also struggling right here at the weekly R3. We are down like 100 points for the day. So this is quite a big move for gold. As you can see, the weekly pivot is just around 5,200. So it could get taken out. Let's see how is open interest doing and the volume. So yesterday you could see during this move up, this is what I call a short squeeze. You could see we got a lot of open interest coming to the market. Price went up above VWAP, and then we right now retracing this whole move towards the downside. Open interest is falling while price was falling. So this does mean that there are short positions opening up right here. But still, we do have that liquidity at around 60 to 63k, which, as I said, could get taken out, even though everybody is thinking that we will go higher. First, I do think that we're gonna grab this liquidity. We may even go for the liquidity even lower, but still, this is a pretty nice take profit one if you did short that level right here. Fear and Greed Index right now remaining at 20. We are basically actually back in the fear zone. We are out of the extreme fear, but with another move down, we could very well go back into that extreme fear zone. Spot ETFs, yesterday you could see we got basically 500, almost 500 million of spot ETFs inflows, with basically almost all of those institutions right here buying. As you can see, BlackRock, Fidelity, Bitwise, almost everybody bought, which is nice to see. But today I do think we're gonna be seeing another outflow, since with how things are looking right now, I do think that we're gonna see some institutional sell-off as well. But the long versus shorts ratio right now, we still have more longs in the market than sellers, which is also giving me that confidence to say that we are gonna take out those remaining long positions. As you can see, I do think that we could drop, as I said, all the way down to the range lows again without a problem. But let's see if we have some news. We had the news today. They are not that much of an important news, but tomorrow we do have some important data, as you can see right here. And we do have unemployment on Thursday, and we do have also some very important data on Friday. And I do think this would cover it for today. The targets, as I said, for the week are gonna be the weekly S1 at around 63k, looking there for a potential bounce, but we could grab the liquidity lower, as I said, below this low right here. So to get ready for that. And I do think this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.